Just out for a quick walk with Rasha. He's looking forward to a little mid-walk through. There you go. And I've got new things arrived. So I've got some new reading glasses arrived in the post. I can see so much better with the new glasses, so that's a huge relief. I've been close at worst, been getting quite difficult, and it's been needing sorting for a while, but with the whole move and everything going on, it got a bit delayed, so it's great to have that sorted out. And I've got a new pair of Fitvilles for the winter. And I have to say, it's the first trip out today, but so far so good. They're really comfy, and I've gone for a slightly bigger size so I can put thick socks in for the winter. I'm feeling hopeful these will be a good hard wearing shoe for the winter, so we'll test them out and see. Yeah, Fitvilles, they're alright. Hi everyone. It's gone colder today. It's a bit of rain in the air, but it's still quite a nice day. So I'm out today. So Rasha, she's getting old, so she can't walk that far. And I'm going to do a couple of things. I want to try out my new Fitvilles, which I have to say have been really comfy so far. I'm going to see how they hold up this bit of rain and the ground's a bit muddy and things. So I've got my new Fitvilles on. So that'll be really handy for the winter. So I have to say at the moment they'll be very comfy and my feet are nice and warm and dry. And so I'm going to go up to, there's a little memorial place on the outskirts of Wainflete that I've not been to yet before. So I thought I'd have a little explore around there and take you around with me as well. And then also see how the new shoes hold up. So that's my little plan at the moment. And when I go back, the long awaited willow wreath making demonstration will be happening. So I just needed a way to set the camera up on a little tripod, because I need two hands. I definitely need two hands to make wreaths. I'll show you that when I get back. Super, so I'm just on my way down to the memorial place, and I just thought, isn't that not just a gorgeous window display? So I'm just going to pop in. This is Wainfleece Cottage, obviously in Wainflete, and have a look to see what they've got. Ooh. Hello. Does that not look amazing? All sorts in here. And I think those of you that have been watching for a long time may remember Rachel, who popped in when I had my mum with me some while ago.
Hi. Yes, I remember you visiting last time.
Remember my mum?
Yeah, I remember. In fact, I can even remember she bought some shush wool.
She did.
So I remember her buying it. Did, yeah.
So
yeah, it's been lovely.
So just looking around, but what's caught my eye, there's some really lovely Christmassy coloured wool here, but I would need a plan. So comment below if you've got any ideas what I could make with that nice Christmassy wool. Comment below. What are you working on, Rachel?
I'm just doing a cable jumper.
Ooh, lovely. Looking smart.
Yeah, so it's for an order.
All right, excellent. Yeah, there you go. So even knitting to order, how about that?
Yeah.
There you go.
Not a regular thing, but now and again it's what I do. So indeed, and we've got a I've been busy knitting pink stuff.
Right.
Because next week, Friday the 18th, it's Wear It Pink for breast cancer. And at the Angel Pub, which is just up the road there, we're having a bit of a fundraiser. So if anyone wanted to come along, that would be really lovely. If you bring about £5 with you, there's some lucky dips where you grab a pink bag, and in the pink bag there'll be a hand knitted or a hand crocheted or a hand sewn item.
That is a fantastic idea, definitely a worthy cause. Unfortunately, probably by the time this comes live, that might have already been and gone. Sorry, because
we have got a 70s night coming up at the Coronation Hall. So I do believe that is going to be. Let me look at my tickets. Got plenty of tickets left on the 2nd of November.
Ooh. And
it's a 70s night with a 2-course meal and entertainment at the Coronation Hall. You can buy tickets here for £12.50. Right, I'll have to have a look out for that as well then. Yep. So, anyway, if you are at all local, it's well worth a visit. Do pop down. So it's properly raining now, but I'll still do a quick little tour. So this is the arch. So it's the Commonwealth War Graves for the area, and it's a commemorative arch to remember the people that lost their lives defending us. So it says the arch says from 1914 to 1918. Just waiting for the traffic to cross the road. There's a list of names. Especially back then, it would have been very, very close-knit communities. And then it says inside, also in memory of those who fell in the Second World War. And again, the list there. So yeah, it's a very peaceful place. I imagine these would be graves from the First World War. It says 1908, 1909, 1919, yeah, so all quite old. And so back then would have been probably quite small communities, so really big loss of life for them. Yeah. It's good to think about past wars, and we're glad that at least in this country we're still in a time of peace. Right, we'll make our way back. Righty-ho, so the long-awaited Willow Wreath demonstration. So I did one last night as a trial run, and what I'm finding is that the pieces of willow are starting to dry out now, so they're not quite as bendy as they were. I need one more tool as well. 1 second. But so I wouldn't worry too much, because even if a little bit snaps, you can just start again and weave in a new bit. I'll need my secateurs as well. So before I start, I've just been giving them a little bit of a bend, so it just tells me how far is still bendy for one, and then if it gets rigid near the end, I just chop that bit off. Yeah, like so. That piece is actually quite rigid now, so I'll chop off the very end bit. It's a bit too thick and stiff. Ooh. And then that's going to be my first piece. So basically just bring it all the way around so we start to make a circle, and then we twist the thinner end, which is called the tip. I'm just making it a bit more round. So we start to twist that around and make the first join. So it's still quite flimsy at the moment. So I'm then going to need to take another and start weaving that in. So it's a bit too small, maybe this one will be alright. So it's already quite bendy, isn't it? So, oh no. So that was already damaged. Obviously these were all just cuttings from the the hedge trimmer, so some of them did get damaged before I got hold of them. Let's try and find another one. I realise escaping. Yeah, that might do. So look at that one. So that's still quite bendy. That's getting a bit more stiff there, so I'll just cut off the end bit. Probably about there. Right, and then we need to join this in. So maybe start about there. Oh, maybe just pull it in a little bit more. That's probably a bit too chunky, but anyway, it'll probably do. So let's sort of bring this round through the loop, but catch the little tip that I started weaving in before. If you can see that there, the little tips there. Pop that under there. That's great. And then just keep working my way around until I run out of willow again. And you can see it's not that round yet, so I need to keep working on that. Don't worry about bits sticking out, they can be trimmed later. I've got two quite thick bits there, so it's a little bit odd looking. Anyway, it usually works out eventually as you go round. Fab. So that's another bit of a thinner one. So hopefully I can put that down now. It's starting to come down a little bit. So again, that's starting to dry a little bit. Yeah, so it's about there. So I'll cut the stiff bit off at the end. These need sharpening or anyway, that'll do. And let's go back to that. There, I think so. Push it through, and off we go again. So just bring it through and round. It's quite a long one, this. So, okay. Oh, let's tuck that back in. Okay, we're going that way, aren't we? And round, through the loop again. Then over the little bit, so catch that in. Right. So it needs something to bring that down eventually. I don't think that'll hold though. I can try it. It's only a thin bit now. then the very end you can just tuck in wherever there's a gap. Oh, it broke a little bit, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, I'm going to squeeze it between the tighter gaps so it stays in. Right, so it's looking a bit more round now. Okay, let's get another medium-sized bit to weave in. So maybe that's very, don't know, we'll try that one. Yeah, that should be all right. Oops, maybe I'm losing them. Oh, okay, so that's definitely too dry. So let's get it back a bit further than that. That's better. Right, okie doke. Just going to try and bring in this end where it's still a bit thin at the moment. Probably back the other way, I think. Right. So it's also trying to match overlapping thick parts with thin bits so that overall you end up with the right even thickness at the end. So if I can perhaps pop that in there, push that through. Okay, and then bring it round. Ooh. Oh, no, it broke again. Let's make it a bit shorter. So if the willow's really too dry, you can pre-soak it again. So I do have a large bag now, which I could soak the willow in, but at the moment I'm just about getting away with the not pre-soaking it. So good. Right, okay, let's try this. Let's bring it up and around. And just pull it through reasonably tight and then thread it through again. And around. I'm just trying to get this a little bit tighter as well. And around. And tuck in. Okie doke. So if you find bits of work loose, you can wriggle them round a bit more. So starting to take shape. We need a few more layers on that. And then any long bits at the end you can trim at the end. So I got, that's like quite a nice one. So again, bend, bend, bend. Oh, okay, not bendy. Okay, let's trim that. Come back. Right, okay, that's fine. I think ideally I would actually stop and give those a sharpen. We'll press on. Right, so again, I think I'll take it that way just to build up this side a bit thicker. Take it a bit further around again, if I can get it through. There's one there. Let's squash that through. So it's poking through, and then around we go. Pull it through the loop, and around, and through, and then again, round. Through. Right, that bit's worked a bit loose as well, I think. Anyway. Round. Through. Round and through. Right, still a bit gappy at the end, but yeah, it's not too bad. Try and tuck that end in, if it'll tuck in. Just, okay. Lovely. Anyway, so I'm going to keep building that up, and then I'll just show you one that I made yesterday, quickly. They're quite long, they do tend to get everywhere. Right. Okay, so here's one that I made yesterday, and I've weaved in a few smaller layers, and you end up with quite a nice even shape, and then I've trimmed the ends. And then obviously you can put a string on to hang it, you can decorate it however you like. So that is how I've been making my willow wreaths. I hope you enjoyed that demonstration. And this will be the end of this particular Sandra Makes. I just want to add the Fitvilles shoes showed that I've been wearing them. It's the second pair that I've had. Really pleased with them. Definitely recommending them. Thanks to Fitvilles for being part of your collaboration. That's just been the partnership. I believe a link below.